Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the Derecho from Sharp By Design, named after the powerful windstorms that tend to sweep through here in the Midwest. It's aptly named because we've been seeing some pretty sketchy storms lately. Let's go ahead and get this box opened here. And inside, we are going to see the Derecho. Yeah, nice and snug in there. And the first thing that you're probably going to notice is this wicked looking M390 Hawkbill blade. It's got this nice satin finish, super deep hollow grind on both sides. You've got about 3.5 inches of cutting edge on there too, making this a pretty full-size EDC. At the pivot, we've got crazy smooth, snappy ball bearings. And I just gotta say, I fidget with a lot of knives here. This is one of the smoothest and best feeling that I felt in a while. And down here at the handle, we've got full titanium construction. It looks like it's integral, but you can see a slight seam here where the two slabs are connected. And real quick, I want to bring this version out as well. As you can see, it comes in two main variants, being full titanium with what they're calling aspirated vents here. You can see all the way through it. Full titanium is going to weigh just a little bit more. And then there's the version that's my personal favorite with the inlays. Now, the only reason I would put that a little over the full tie version is, one, it feels a little bit lighter. 2, I like the aesthetic. And 3, which for me is the most important, I'm a little clumsy whenever it comes to frame locks, and I tend to always put a little bit of pressure on the lock bar at first on a lot of knives, and that can make it a little difficult for me to open. All you got to do is pull your hand back a little bit. It's really no problem, but I'm always forgetful. But with the inlay version, where my hand personally falls is right there, and I have no worries about pressure on that lock bar. So if you're like me in that regard, maybe you'll lean towards the inlays as well. And we'll take a look at all of the different versions here in a little bit. But first, I want to talk more about this frame lock. You've got a steel lock face insert, so that makes sure that there's no stick from the titanium where it meets the blade. So super smooth deployment and super easy to close. You've also got an over travel stop in there, so you don't have to worry about pushing too far over. And I guess the inlay would also aid in that. And down here, we've got a milled titanium pocket clip. It is set up for right-hand tip-up only carry. And lastly, before we look at all the different versions, just a quick size comparison here with the popular Spyderco Endura. You get about the same amount of cutting edge, so it gives you a good idea of what we're working with. And lastly, a quick look at all the variants that are currently available. So these 4 here on the left are titanium with inlays. You've got the 2 with carbon fiber. This one's black PVD coated on both the handle and blade with a nice stone wash on there. These here, we've got a black PVD with a green micarta and then a satin finished blade. Standard titanium here with a blue G10 insert. And lastly, the 2 full titanium versions with those aspirated vents, both in standard and black PVD. So if you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, head on over to gpknives.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay sharp.